Jin-Woo. Previously considered the weakest hunter in all of humanity, made a huge turnaround and became one of the most powerful hunters in humanity? Well, actually, we don't really know that yet because we don't even know if he's gonna ever stop leveling, but that's besides the point. I think you and I, the viewers, were given secret clues that foreshadowed his future, so after carefully reviewing all 12 episodes, I bet that you missed all of these moments. Alright, let's talk about one of the first clues we get about Jin-Woo. Remember when God looks at him early in the story? It's in the double dungeon scene. That moment is super important because it hints at this special connection he has with a higher power. It's like the story saying, keep an eye on this guy. Well, during that big fight scene while everyone is panicking, Jin-Woo, who's actually the weakest hunter, steps up and takes charge. It's very unexpected. Everyone's losing their heads, limbs, etc., and he's the one helping everyone escape safely. You wouldn't really expect that from the weakest hunter. So it really shows he's got some serious leadership skills even if he doesn't look strong yet. His calmness in the chaos hints at the leader he's going to become later on when he's leading the Shadow Army. We can look back at this moment and see how it all makes sense. He's not just a weak hunter, he has this ability to guide people and inspire them even when things are tough. What's really interesting is how this scene foreshadows his growth. It shows he has the potential for greatness even when things seem bleak. So instead of being just a scared hunter, he's someone who can bring others together and lead them to victory, which is a huge part of his journey, and I think the creators of this anime were trying to signify this to us. Now, you might think that that first scene doesn't signify anything and that I'm just yapping, but things really start to pick up as this anime goes on. The next scene is in episode 3 where we see the system pop up. And this is a huge turning point for Jin-Woo because most hunters after a certain point stop getting stronger. It's actually called the reawakening. But essentially they hit a wall and they cannot level up anymore. But Jin-Woo, he's different. He can keep leveling up, which really sets him apart from the crowd. This hints at his potential to become way more powerful than anyone could have imagined, and that's pretty exciting in my opinion. Now let's talk about the intense fight with the spider, the Sea Gate. Things get super dicey, and at one point it looks like he's about to be defeated, but then the system jumps up and helps him to stay alive. This moment is super important because it shows that the system believes in him, but it also highlights Jin-Woo's incredible will to survive. It's like he has a special coach cheering him on from the sidelines, pushing him to dig deep and find that extra strength. What's really fascinating here is how this interaction with the system marks the beginning of his transformation. We see him going from the weakest hunter to someone who can actually hold his own battle. It's a classic underdog story, right? It reminds us that even when you're at your lowest, there's always a chance to rise up and prove everyone wrong. This journey is more than power. It's about resilience, growth, and determination to never give up. It's inspiring to watch him embrace this new opportunity and start to carve out his path towards greatness. Towards the beginning of the anime, or the earlier times in the anime, Jin-Woo has fight scenes where he has this bright yellowish orangish aura, and to be honest, it doesn't really mean much in my opinion, but I find it interesting because as the anime goes on, as he gets stronger and keeps on leveling up, the aura is no longer orange-ish yellow. He actually gets this purple, blackish, shadowy aura, which I think is the creators trying to signify that he's going towards necromancy. The aura essentially shows us how he's evolving from a hopeful hero to someone who wields an incredible power, maybe even a bit scary. This transformation really captures the complexity of his character. He's not just embracing the light, he's also acknowledging the darkness within him. These visual clues are so effective in helping us understand his path to greatness. They illustrate how he learns to balance both aspects of himself, embracing the light when he needs to inspire hope and tapping into the darkness when he needs to unleash his true strength. It's this duality that makes his journey so compelling. While these moments don't always spell out exactly what's coming in the future, they start to make a lot more sense when you look at the bigger picture. Every little hint, whether it's his connection with God or the growing significance of shadows, it's like a puzzle piece showing Jin-Woo's incredible evolution. These clues don't just highlight how much he's changing, they also make us think about fate and the idea that even the weakest can rise to become the strongest. It's a theme that really resonates, especially when we see how far he's come. As we gear up for season 2, I'm really excited to see what new twists and turns are waiting for Jin-Woo. There's so much to look forward to, and I'm sure we're in for an epic ride. Thanks for watching the YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, drop a comment, and of course to subscribe to stay updated with all the things on Jin-Woo. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Thank you guys.